I just copied a website that's making $1 million per month from a simple passive website, and I myself have never created a website before. So how? I used AI to copy this website in less than a day. And here you can see for yourself the website, allrecipes.com. It has over 117 million visitors in 1 month, and a site like this has at least an RPM of $5. So for each 1,000 views, they will get paid $5. I found out this site is getting 1.88 page views per visit, so in total that's over 219 million page views, and that tells me that they're making at least $1 million a month from only Google ads, and that's insane. So in this video, I'll show you exactly how I cloned allrecipes.com, how I set it up with Google Ads to make money right away, and even connect Stripe for premium features, all using one single AI tool. No coding required. Now, what most people don't realize is that the simplest of websites are often the ones that are the most profitable. And this recipe website generates 7 figures monthly with just one concept: sharing recipes. And I'm about to show you exactly my process step by step for replicating this business model. Now, to get things started and the ball rolling, I'm going to lay out exactly what I want from this project to be: a modern, responsive recipe website that feels clean, inviting, and perfect for anyone browsing for their next meal idea. And in the prompt, I'm going to ask for a homepage that opens with a hero section showcasing seasonal or trending recipes, paired with a big central search bar and a simple top navigation bar with links to home, recipes, categories, and my recipes. I'll also include a request to display recipe thumbnails in a neatly organized grid, using high-quality food photos and soft, warm tones to create a, cozy, welcoming feel. And the layout should be fully responsive, adapting smoothly across desktop, tablets, and mobile screens, with a navigation flow that feels intuitive and easy to use right from the start. Now that the initial version is ready, I'm looking at a clean, responsive website layout that matches the brief almost perfectly. As you can see, the homepage features a hero section up top, a functional search bar, and a neatly arranged grid layout for browsing recipes. Everything feels smooth and intuitive right off the bat. I will now enable the option for user accounts so visitors can save their favorite recipes, then click Approve Plan and start to move forward. The site now officially is called Culinary Canvas, right? Nice ring to it, Culinary Canvas, the alliteration. I love alliterations. And the visual overview looks pretty great. Navigating through the pages works exactly as expected. Each section loads cleanly and feels well integrated. On the My Recipes page, it prompts me to either register or sign in to view saved content, which means user account support is already wired in and we're ready for the next phase. Now that the layout is in place, it's time to make the site functional for actual recipe browsing. And I want my users to be able to search and filter recipes based on what they're in the mood for, whether it's by ingredient or dietary restrictions or time, meal type, or just a keyword they type in. Now, the idea is to make it quick and intuitive, with results appearing in a clean grid of recipe cards that show the image and title and how long it takes to cook. So when the search and filters are first set up, an error does pop up. I'm going to copy the message, that's all, and then I'm just going to paste it over to Replit for debugging. After that's handled, the filter section now appears. It honestly still feels a bit off, especially on mobile phones. So I'm going to go back and tell Replit the filter should be fully responsive on both the desktop and mobile view. And after that simple update, I can now toggle the filter panel open or closed. And if I apply filters, I immediately see the recipe grid update, the visual feedback. It's quick and it's responsive, which is exactly what we kind of want in a feature like this, right? So I'm going to go back to Replit and confirm with a simple, yes, looks good. That's it. But then the keyword search box isn't also working properly. So again, I'm just going to go back to Replit and let it know the keyword search box is not working properly, just like that. And it suggests trying something like pasta, but again, nothing happens. So let's reply no, not working. And then again, after retrying, no, not responding. Replit will work on it, and this time the fix does go through. So I'll test it again by typing pasta, and now the search works perfectly on both the homepage and the recipes page. I'm going to reply to Replit one last time. Yes, it is working. Now the full search experience is finally in place. Next up is getting the individual recipe pages to work. And we're gonna let the AI know that the goal here is simple. When someone clicks on a recipe card, it should take them to a full detailed view of that dish they just clicked on. And I want that page to include everything a home-cooked meal might need, like a high-quality image of the dish, a complete list of the ingredients with step-by-step instructions, prep and cook times, serving size, and even nutritional info. At first, you can see that clicking on a recipe throws us an error. So we're just simply gonna go grab the error message and then send it over to the Replit agent for troubleshooting. And after that, everything starts working perfectly and properly again. Now, when I click on a recipe card, it takes me to a full recipe detail page. And everything I asked for is right here. A high quality food photo up top, followed by a clean layout that lists all the ingredients and the step-by-step cooking instructions. The nutrition facts are there, and even a little section for chef's notes. As you can see, it's consistent across all recipes too, so no matter what I click on, I get that same polished structure. If I open the page in a new tab, the layout still holds up. Here on the left, there's the filter section for browsing through all recipes, and the rest of the page displays a clean, well-organized grid. The responsiveness looks pretty solid, and everything feels easy to navigate, whether you're browsing or diving into the details. Alright, so I want to make the site feel more curated and easier to browse, so I'm going to ask the AI to organize content into two main sections: standard meal categories like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and desserts, and special collections for things like seasonal picks, maybe trending recipes that I might see on TikTok, and holiday themed ideas. These should be accessible from the homepage so that my users can dive in without having to search every single time. Now, in the explore recipes section, the layout has been updated to reflect exactly that. There are two cleanly separated tabs, one for meal categories and another for curated collections. It's a really simple structure, but it also makes a big difference in guiding users through the site and helping them discover something new based on their mood or time of day or occasion. Now we're going to make this site feel more tailored, and I'm going to do that by testing the My Recipes section. At first, clicking on it just led to a blank area. There's no sign-in form, no register flow, so I'm going to head back to the Replit agent, and then I'm going to request with this prompt. When a user clicks register or sign in, show a form to enter their email and password. Users can save recipes, generate meal planning tools, and get recipe recommendations based on preferences and history. Also include a generate shopping list button that compiles ingredients from saved recipes into a clean list. And after that, the sign in and register form appear as expected. Now, to refine it just a little bit further, I'm going to ask Replit to include email fields and ensure full user authentication. And once that's updated, I will try registering a new account. After a successful signup, which is a good sign, a new navigation link, My Recipes, it shows up, but only I'm still prompted to sign in again for some reason. So I'm going to make sure to flag that too, asking Replit to make sure the user is automatically signed in and then redirected to the My Recipes section after registration. So let's go ahead and give it another try, but nothing changes. So I'm just going to go back to Replit and let it know. An error popped up this time, so I am going to copy it and send it to the agent to debug. And after a few tweaks, registration finally works as it should. Upon signing up, I am taken straight to the My Recipes page. But the next issue is with saving recipes. The save button here, it's not responding. So we have to flag that one too by explaining the save button isn't working. Users should save recipes, generate meal planning tools, and get recipe recommendations based on history. Alright, so now that's all fixed, the My Recipes section is fully functional, and I can view all my saved recipes using a meal planner. I can see recipe recommendations based on what I've saved before in my history, and even generate a shopping list with all of the ingredients I'm gonna need. That's pretty cool. Now when I save a new recipe, it's instantly added to this personalized hub, exactly how it should be. Now, moving forward, there's a print button on each saved recipe page, but clicking it, it also doesn't actually do anything. It looks like it's meant to be there, but it's just there hanging. So I'm gonna head back to the Replit agent and send a quick prompt to fix it. Add a print recipe button that opens a printer-friendly version of the recipe page. Once the update goes through, I'm just gonna go ahead and give it another shot to make sure, and this time the button works exactly as it should. It opens a printer-friendly layout of the recipe, and from there, I can either print it out or save it as a PDF. It's a small, subtle detail, but honestly, it's also super helpful, especially if you're the kind of person like me who prefers following a recipe from a piece of paper instead of a screen while I'm actually cooking in the kitchen. It's little touches like this that really help round out the user experience. Right now, I want this to be even more valuable for my users. I want to offer a premium feature, which is direct advice from a professional chef. It's pretty cool, right? So I'm going to ask Replit to add Get Advice from a 5-star chef button on every recipe page. And the idea here is that when a user clicks on it, they will be taken to a Stripe checkout page for a one-time payment. And after that, they can submit a cooking question or request a quick consultation with a professional chef. But of course, only users who have paid should be able to use this feature. So to get started, I need to connect to Stripe, and I'm going to go into my Stripe dashboard. I'm going to open up the Developers tab. I'll click the link to open the API keys. I'm going to grab both the secret key and the public key, and I'm just simply going to paste them into Replit. After clicking Continue, the integration kicks in. Now on each recipe page, the Get Chef Advice button is live, and if I click on it, I will be taken to a clean pricing page. I will select Unlock Premium Access, and then I'm going to enter my payment info and pay $49.99. And once that's done, payment is successful. I now have access to one-on-one cooking advice from real professional chefs. Now, given that most of the features are already up and running, it's also a good time to think about further monetization. We're going to tell Replit to integrate Google AdSense into the site. Now, here's the exact prompt I will use. Add Google AdSense to the website to show ads. The ad placeholder should look exactly like real Google AdSense ads with Google's standard ad styling and format. Make as many banners as possible. And now I'm gonna head on over to my AdSense account to get things rolling. First step, signing in, entering the site name, and then saving the setup. Pretty standard stuff so far. Then we're gonna grab the AdSense code snippet they provided for us and paste it straight into Replit. Now that part's important. You wanna make sure the ad containers are properly set up so that they're ready to go once the site is approved. After inserting the code, we have to request for review. And it's at this point, all that's left for us is to just wait for Google to do its thing. And they usually take anywhere from a couple of days to about 2 weeks to approve a new site. So until then, we won't be able to see real ads, not yet. But if you visit the site right now, you already notice here that the placeholders are styled to match actual Google AdSense banners. It gives you a really good preview of how the ads will look once everything's live. So for now, we're just playing the waiting game, and it's not so bad. But the integration, as we can see, is already done for us, and it's ready to go as soon as Google gives us the green light. And just like that, the culinary canvas project is fully up and running. From the homepage design to personalized recipe saving with meal planning tools and even premium chef access and built-in monetization with Stripe and Google AdSense. Every piece was built step by step, guided entirely through simple AI prompts. No hand-coded frameworks or anything. No starting from scratch, just really smart prompting and real-time problem solving. So if you're someone who's been curious about building a site like this, but you didn't know where to start, this right here is proof that you really don't need to do it alone. With the right tools and, a little sprinkling of patience, even something as feature-packed as a recipe platform is totally doable. Now, if you found this walkthrough helpful, please give me some help, give it a like, drop a comment down below with what kind of build you want to see me do next, and please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future AI-powered tutorials. There's a lot of good stuff coming up. I'll see you with the next one, and thank you for watching.